Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga Section. I'm here today to bring a review from My Hero Academia Manga chapter 192. And there's only three things that I really want to talk about. And that's one, everything involving Hawks. We get a little bit of backstory for Hawks. Backstory is always usually good because it brings depth to the character. And we really this part of the chapter is really to just learn about what exactly Hawks is willing to do to bring about the kind of world that he wants to live in. And I don't know, maybe some people thought from after the last chapter there might be a slight possibility that he's playing the world government, that he actually is a villain. I think that this bit in this chapter hammers home that he is a hero who's just doing things in his way. The next thing to happen within the chapter is the whole thing with Shoto's dad. I forget his name, going home. And for me personally, it was this part of the chapter that really dragged, and it felt like most of it was just Shoto's dad standing there saying, "I will atone." But there was a little bit more in there as well. There was us finding out that the citizens are warming up to him being the number one hero now. But on this occasion, it was people really feeling Hawks. He's the most popular hero, and the little kid he was like, "Come on, guys, we need to cheer on the number one hero." So the spotlight was on them, but this part also shows us that things are heading towards Shoto's dad. Another thing I want to mention is how Natsu's outburst and just how he's feeling on the inside. This I didn't really care for, simply because Natsu is not a main character. You get me? He's a side sibling. He's a side sibling. So yeah, he feels the way he does, but I don't care about it because, like I said, he's not a main character. But yeah, like I said previously, this portion, which took up the majority of the chapter, I felt that was overly long, and it was just for me, Shota's dad saying, "I will atone, I will atone, I will atone, I will atone." The most I was gonna say important. I was gonna say the most interesting part of this chapter was the last page or two, and that's when we go back to Class A. Most importantly, Deku, and we find out what he's been doing up and up. We find out what he's been doing. He had some endurance training, then he did his own personal training. But once he hit the streets, once he KO'd, he started to have the dream that he had previously. Again, I'm going to call it the one for all dream. Only this time it goes a little bit further. Because I think before he was just seeing like shadows and fragments, but within this dream today, he's seeing clear faces. So we see some other predecessors, if that's the word, of the one for all quirk. But at the very end of it, at the very end of the chapter, we see him with All for One in his prime, I'm guessing, when when he's a young buck, and the original All One for All. Yeah, the person that originally had that quirk, and that's where we leave off the chapter. So I'm guessing that next chapter we're gonna dive into this dream a bit more, possibly learn some more about what happened between those two. But regarding this chapter, I think pacing was really slow. I feel like if we took this chapter out, except for the Deku stuff, you probably really wouldn't notice that this chapter was missing. And it's for those reasons I'm going to give this chapter a 2-star rating. I call it a review. Like always, guys, I must give you your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.